a show. Every little rumor starts to glow. Nonsense not needed, but here we go. They sow the storm, now watch it grow. Facts are optional, feelings last forever. Why admit you're wrong? Just upload again and think you're clever. Spill the tea, make it scream, make it mean. I still don't know the truth, but I'm furious too. Spill the tea, rumors rise, no one leaves the truth. They don't want you to know. Yeah, sure, let it grow. Endless live streams, 3 more lies. Fresh disaster in your eyes. Headline, candy, scandal, glue, fake news. All for clicks and views. Ruining the paranormal scene. Ghosts are rolling off the screen. No news, make it up, it's for views. Link it up, click it out, share it out. They need the views and clout. But the cries in the group chat glow. Every screenshot says I told you so. They keep the drama on an IV drip. One more clip, one more clip. Shout it out, drag it out. That's what it's all about. Keep the drama going. Pout, pout, pout. Spill the tea, make it scream, make it mean. I still don't know the truth, but I'm furious too. Spill the tea, gossip lies, rumors ride. The truth they don't want you to know. Facts are optional tonight.
Hey, hey, I'm melting. It's supposed to be cooler today. They lied. I can't get used to this. My computer screen looks so professional because I've popped out the YouTube chat. So it looks like I'm a pro. Pro what? I don't know. But mine's confusing because I've got 2 chats side by side now. All right. Let's see who's here. What time is it? Start with one. We're just making a coffee. I've got a coffee. Hot coffee. Still mainly water, right? It's overcast here. I haven't been outside. I don't know what it's like outside, but I'm still melting in the house. Lurky take it, but no problem. Sage wrap, darling. Are you okay? I don't think we're that hot, but it's just so humid. Hey, Caroline. How are you? Goswina. Ludwina. Oh, lovely Holly. Sun in the house. If you didn't see it, actually, we had a great live stream on Wednesday on Crystal's channel, Sandra, Parrot and myself. Really enjoyed that, so it is worth a team rewatch. If you haven't seen it. Also really trying to promote Para, so we'll keep doing that. Miss Mayhem, Pickles, lovely Pinky. But you're getting enough rest, darling. Oh, Hello, Rob. Nice to join us. I think you're in trouble. Sandra's in the chat. And you ain't got Sean to protect you because he's on the way to 13th Drive. You're not there already. God, this heat. Right. It's boiling here, 31 in the shade. We're not that bad. I mean, like I say, it's overcast here. I think there's supposed to be bits of rain as well, but it's just not cooling down like they said it would. It's maybe 1 or 2 degrees lower, but nothing that makes a difference. Piss moan, piss moan. There you go. You're in my office now. Brent, Sean. Yeah. And I don't think you were here, Rob, but the first act that Sean did as a mod on this channel was accidentally time out Lycan. So great recommendation. Ludwina, hello. Katsi from Little Miss Mayhem. Trouble big time. Veggie hot dogs. Yeah, try and convince Crow of that. The hot dogs, Crow, they're just veggie ones. You're gonna have to be tougher on Rob. There's Pam in the house. There's Pam. Hey Pam. How are you doing today? And Lionheart, hello. Lane. I don't know if you have, but I did make a comment to say about it's bloody live. You know the one that I sat through for 2.5 hours when you went to bed early? Oh, I still haven't recovered. Hey, Mason. Actually, Elaine can clean the like button today. She deserves it. The only way that I can't really say much to her is we kind of have a deal with especially with Sex Lives, with them being late at night. If one of us really can't cope and needs to leave early, we would just make sure the other one's going to be there. We don't do it if it's a troll night, but if it's just a regular night, we do. And I think I've done it far more than Elaine has, to be honest, being ill at the near the beginning of the year. So, but yeah, and so to add insult to injury, Seg went over time by at least half an hour. It was like 2.5 hour bloody impromptu singing live. Aussie Cat, hello. And Kristen, how are you doing? Crew the chat. Crew. Peachy ain't here. Yeah, she's in trouble as well. Keeps showing me pictures of how cold it is where she is. Professional. It looks professional. I didn't. Yeah, maybe I'm not. But my screen looks amazing. Yeah, Sarah Hart. The heat wave is staying for 5 days, means 5 days of sick leave. 5 more days of being sick of it. We are supposed to be slightly cooler. Slightly, but no. Hey TARDIS Karens, good morning to you. think Sarah's hiding. I've been awake for less than an hour and a bit more than an hour. Yeah, I ain't going on screen today. I haven't had time to, make myself look human. I'll go back on. I'll go back on. I need to go back on camera because I probably have to take the lives down that I'm behind an avatar. Because a week on Monday, I can reapply for monetization. I don't know if I'll get it, but I can reapply. So, if it's not too baking, I actually really want to do an art stream tomorrow. I want to do some more on that Dead by Daylight Legion picture. 30 degrees. Oh, we're not that bad. I think we're 17, 18, or that's what it says. So we've dropped by 2 or 3 degrees. I haven't been outside to know if that's true or not, but it's still humid as hell. So I'm still not cool. Sean said Sandra told him to do it. Yeah, bear in mind who said to do it. What Sean says. Sean will protest his innocence. My chat's just jumped. Where's my chat just jumped? There we go. Sandra said hello to Peachy. She ain't here in timeout 2 people the other day, so Sean is doing okay. Let's stand up for him. Hey, Pickle Man. Who's Pickle Man? Oh, Phil said. Hey, Phil. Sorry, sweetie, I didn't see you come in. I'm melting, Phil. I'm melting. Phil's now going to say, oh, well, it's 364 degrees here. 99% humidity. Stop moaning, Sarah. I am going to moan. I will clean it. There you go. Oh, see, this is how amazing Mason is. He gets a plank when he comes in. He gets a plank anyway when he comes in. She did, but I think that was way early. I only went 20 minutes early. What trouble did you get into in 20 minutes? Yeah, she skipped off early twice, but do I complain? I don't skip off during the singing live. Do I? I can't remember. 20 minutes early. He went for 2.5 hours. It was 20 minutes of pure torture. Pure torture. Oh, Pinky Shush. I wish it was here. Oh, Petals, thank you so much for your help the night before last. I really appreciate it. I think I told Sandra how amazing you were. Thank you for your help. Mason's so thoughtful with the laughing emojis. Keep your Crocs on when you clean it, Mason. A bit of dirt might make them so-called shoes better. Waiting on an Amazon delivery. Oh, I can't afford one this week, end of the month. But I did say with the second picture that I'm doing for Dead by Daylight, and I'm doing another one. I'm not going to announce just yet. I paint on faux leather bags for the business. I've got a load of faux leather bags, but when I paint, it needs to be bigger, the better normally. So at the end of next week, I'm going to order some black faux leather material and do some artwork on those. Get me used to painting again as well. Double plank because they're on the way to East Drive, not jealous at all. Who's going, son? I know it's Beardo and Sean and Ryan. Is anybody else going? Is Mike going or? I can't remember if there's any more going. There may be. I think they're planning on. I doubt they'll be putting up notifications. It'll be Booyah. I'll put a notification out for C1. There was talk of going live from 30 East Drive. I don't know if that's Beardo or Bristol or both. I'm sure hopefully everybody's subscribed to both in this chat. But right, so Sean, Ryan, Phil, and Beardo. Right, they're both going to go live, says Sam. So keep an eye out on both Bristol and Beardo for lives from 30 East Drive tonight. I think Beardo's is going to be called Return of the Spirit Level. I'm joking. I don't know what it's called. It's just live from 30 East Drive. I can take the piss again now. He's done the podcast. Hang on. I've lost StreamYard. Where's StreamYard? Oh, it's there. Oh, do you know something? That's probably what's caused it to stay humid here, because we haven't had a lot, but it's probably enough for it to make it again. You can clean it. I might skip off early. Not like I'm going to start singing. Not the humidity. I would say if it's not yesterday and the day before was unbearable here. In fact, I think the day before, Thursday, it was. It's one of the worst ones we've had, and I don't just mean this year, but I can feel it's like 1, maybe 2 degrees cooler, but it's still hot as fuck, and humid. I'm struggling breathing at the moment, so the humidity must be through the roof. Two bacon. So I can't you make an avatar of you. I've got one actually. It's just that it'll upset me scheme. Hang on. There you go. I've got a better background because that colour scheme is now annoying me. That's better. I need to change the banner now. Yeah, no. Picky artist. There we go. Better? At least it's a real face. Thank you, Pam. Good idea. 34 yesterday. Yeah, we haven't had those temperatures. At least not officially. Fortunately, it's like 68 degrees currently, so bearable for a couple of hours at least. See, it hasn't been cooling down at night here. I thought with the temperature drop last night it would be cooler, but no. Hey, you. You can have some payback. How about that? Life advice: don't wear Crocs. You can thank me later. Can't squirt it with the hose. We've got a ban now. Have you? Mind, I'm not surprised down there. Mason's getting money for cleaning the light. Wait, no, he's not. You'll get payback, but not payment. 7 degrees here, warmer than usual because the wind that keeps it a bit warmer. I hate the wind though. I don't like strong winds. Ironically for where I live, but I'm grateful for them in the summer because normally at least gives you some relief. Not really getting them at the minute though. Did I say, do you know? Never mentioned that, Rob. I didn't do it for charity. So. Welcome to the reveal of I spent a week sticking up for you. I've got trolls and everything in my chat. I'm on the radar of the moral minority. I should say moral majority. Look at the thanks I get. Thank you, Ollie. I hope that's Monopoly money. Hey, Farrell Goth Gal. Gonna buy a crescent. What? I was there till nearly. Oh, were you? I might need to. So. For some reason, I've forgotten you were there that long. Maybe it just felt that last 10 minutes just felt like an eternity. And it is usually me that says to Elaine, I've got to go to bed. To be fair, I'm sweating more than a faker caught faking. Rob's Crocs can't get dirty because the material, just another plus. It's called being because they're made of plastic. We were looking earlier in the week at how much those bloody things cost. Jesus. I was complaining I'm not buying Chuck Tees anymore because of the prices of them, and I used to wear them all the time, and they're the same as Crocs are the same amount of money. All right, I've got 60 to 80 quid. Am I going to buy a pair of All Stars or a pair of Crocs? I know what I'm buying. I miss me Chuck Tees actually. Does anyone know? I don't get me started. I have a thing about things happening in threes. That's my grandmother's fault, actually. That's Mama's fault. There's a few quirks I have because of Mama. Same when because she used to look after me when I was a toddler. Doing well. Peter will be asking which way around the spirit level goes again. Oh, bless. This will be the end of the Ghost at 30 East Drive. Fine, we'll do a spectacular exorcism. Oh, don't get rid of the Ghost at 30 East Drive. I want to kill myself one day. I have been warned, so I didn't rewatch it, but I do feel for you all. I think he did change his thumbnail title to admit that it turned into a singing stream. Didn't even sing my song that I super chattered. Once I asked for hard to say I'm sorry for the mods. How's everyone doing? Have a long day ahead. Work then. Pepper, my guinea pig, has her 7th-ish birthday party at a brewery. Ooh. It's unexpected. That's what did it. I know. Didn't have time to get industrial guide. It flukes out. Seg normally advertises it's a singing live, so you go in prepared and all guns blazing, and it just when it turned into a singing live, the mods were like, "Oh my god!" And it was chaos. And I swear, every song, by about an hour into the singing, every song Seg sang sounded the same. Humidity is 68% here in Suffolk, less than the last couple of days. It's 23 degrees with a nice breeze at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to go outside after this. See what it's like. Need a good thunderstorm. Yeah, we do. I don't think we're going to get one though. We don't tend to get them here in the town I'm in. We get them around the county, and often you'll hear rumbles in the distance, but it's like the lottery as to whether it hits the town. They're usually over the hills or towards the coast. Remember to lick the like button, everyone. Yeah, Mason's cleaning it. Do what you want to the like button. Love a good thunderstorm. I used to. I think Ryan and Beardo and Phil have a problem. Sean at Beans last night. Ryan's in the car with Sean. I call that karma. Yeah, dirty the like button. You did. I guess we're even at the next time I clean the button. Humidity is at 68. I haven't even looked at what our humidity is. I've still got the weather up. Oh, it doesn't do it on this. Does it? Can't see it on the BBC. Oh, humidity. Oh, awesome. Humidity 100%. I win, sadly. And the weather station is at Boomer, which is only 3 miles away. So yeah, we've got 100% humidity here. No wonder it ain't cooling down. Yeah, 99% here. I can just lick to Mason, get your polish out. A family in Ipswich. Only been to Ipswich once. That's not the issue. I ain't buying Chuck Teas because of the price of them. Oh, do you know, I'm tired. I'm too tired to do it now. Despite the fact it's like still the morning for Mason. I'm a good mod. Okay. At least you haven't timed anybody out yet. I'm a flip-flop man, no Crocs. I could do with some flip-flops actually. Paid £6 for my Sherpa-lined ones, knockoffs. They're so comfy. Oh, if I was going to buy anything like that, there would have to be knockoffs. I ain't paying that money for them. I'm a sort of me too. It's been 25 and 30 degrees the last few days. Oh my God, I'm struggling, even though I live by the harbour. Yeah, I mean, the sea's only 3 miles away from me. The hills are where you go up to the hills on going out of Alnwick. I've got 2 pair of boots for £50. I can't get them on. Crocs are all stars, but neither my cowboy boots. Hey, Whiskey Priest. Actually, I used to have a pair of cowboy boots. What happened to them? Oh, I can't wear boots now. So you can have the best at button cleaning award for this week. Just for this week? You mean I'll have to do it every week? You know. We're not that horrible. Every other week. A Cthulhu. I did a commission of Cthulhu for somebody. About 10 years ago. But I did a piece of artwork based on it. And I do like Lovecraft stories, but sometimes find it hard to read. I actually really like Cthulhu. Church's forest in the open air. My church is a pizza box. Spending way too fancy. You can try. Trust me, you can't ban a content creator. Although you can if it's a premiere, because I nearly timed Crow out once on a premiere. I shouldn't have said that. My mods will just time me out now next week when I premiere part 2 of the Beardo podcast. Guess what? It's hot. It's hot. Hey, Deb. It's freezing. Oh. Tell yourself that. Rob pizza for the win. Don't encourage it. Yes, I did. This is years ago. It was when I was going to a lot of gigs. Back in my 20s. Wear cowboy boots. If you have one leg, you get Crocs half price. You should get them bloody free anyway. I love wearing my boots, but have to wear sandals right now. I used to wear boots all the time, but I just can't get my feet in them now because of the foot I broke. Looking forward to your next premiere, Sarah. Oh, God. Ruh-roh. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy the premiere because it looks like Sarah won't be able to be in the chat. It should really have a hands rubbing together emoji. I'm barefoot in the house. Well, I'm barefoot most of the time because I hardly leave the house. Boots weren't made for sweat. The only boots I've got now, and I actually haven't. Before you're impressed that it sounds like Sarah goes hiking. Sarah does not go hiking, but I do have a good pair of hiking boots, which I bought for when we get snowed in, so I can walk into town. Sometimes I used to wear them on the market as well if it was cold. If I was doing the market in winter and it was cold, because they insulate the feet. Don't go hiking in them. Tanya, hey. One will give the base feedback. Don't mess with Elaine. Mason, you should know that by now. Sarah can't always be mean to Rob. It's all right, just booyah the meanness occasionally. Take him by surprise. Hey, Para. Just talking about you earlier. Somebody put Para's link in the chat, please. I was saying how much I enjoyed the live with you and Sandra on Wednesday, and recommended people go over and watch it if they missed it. Had a lot of good feedback behind the scenes as well on that live, including from other content creators. So please show Paris some love. If you're not subbed, highly recommended. Just give them a break from time to time. Let someone else do it. Take turns. Can you hear me right? I'm so I wonder if I'd gone mute. Feel free to help me sometimes. I used to wear Doc Martens when I was younger, but pain in the ass to get off, and I like being light on my feet, so trainers only now, and the occasional heels. Yeah, we've heard all about the heels. Did have a pair of DMs. Did like my DMs, but you're right. They're kind of. One of my best friends actually wears them all the time, but they are very good for the feet. What happened to Sarah? I'm here. Your feet go down so I love. My feet are just swollen to fuck at the minute. Yes, loved it. Yeah, it was a great. It was. Do you know what? It was nice to be on a live and just chat about the community, chat about the paranormal. That's Para's link. Let me know what I said in DMs or something. I can't remember. Went for a walk yesterday. It turned into a jog when I was chased by a wasp. Oh, it's that time, isn't it? I walked in the cemetery at 6 a.m. this morning. I just wish I'd. Ironically, this. Because I'm struggling to walk at the moment. Because I'd love to be getting out doing more vlogs, even just walking around town, but I just can't do it at the minute. Why does the merman wear shoes? Yeah, debunked by Ghost Wiener. I did the same. I got walking boots after the beast from the east, and I use them to walk up to the doctor's surgery. Yeah. It's, wellies are no good because your feet freeze. But the walking boots in snow just do really well, and they grip and keep your feet warm. I mean, there were, because hiking boots, obviously, because where I am, are quite easy to get here, or they were. So I didn't have to pay a fortune for them. I think they were on sale. But and I hardly wear them, so they'll last forever. They're the sort of good quality ones that'll last forever. Hey, Stu. My DMs. Said hello to Lycan. I can't remember. If I didn't, I'm sorry, darling. My dog is called Mo. It was Cosmo, but we shortened it. I'm nearly at the bottom of the chat. I miss cemeteries. I need to stop by one in Stavanger with old graves from the 1800s for a photo shoot in black and white. I've got a top of the hill where I am. There's a old church, and I mean old. It's kind of built on over the centuries, but the initial part of it's hundreds of years old. And at the back there is a very old graveyard. It's not very big. I'm just not sure. Maybe if I wait until the tourists are really heaving in the summer, because the tourists do visit the church. I'd love to be able to vlog inside, but I'll probably have to ask them because it's beautiful inside. But yeah, I might have a look at that. It's only a small one, but we do have a larger cemetery here in Alnwick, which includes the soldiers' graves, which we put poppies and stuff on at the poppy badges and stuff on it in November. I was looking at Doc Martens in the winter, wondering if I'm too old for them. No, I would agree with that. Never too old for Doc DMs. The sweetener made the Hexen here. Oh no! Just found out. Oh, sorry, Stu. Aussie Cat, just if you want me to plank him, or drop pair him, just let me know. I don't even know if she's in the chat at the minute, actually. No, but they're just good quality. Yeah, that's the other thing with them. They will last as well. Just wear wool socks and crop. No! Coswina, that's a terrible suggestion. Yeah. Actually, when I get my car again, there's the town I grew up in, Amble, which is about 8 miles away. That had a really nice old cemetery. There, massive. I wouldn't mind going back there, see what it's like now. You live near Barter Books? Yes. Yeah. Um, Barter Books is lovely inside. I don't tend to go very often because in the summer, I mean, it's got a really nice cafe in there, but it's heaving in the summer. So it tends to be a winter thing, but I find the books a bit expensive. But if you do come into Harnick, it's well worth a look just to walk around. Maybe I ought to use it a bit more though, because I could probably find some of the old local books I'm looking for the ghost, for the paranormal. Didn't get a chance to see much over the last 2 years because of his health and my skinness. Yeah. Tanya, you're amazing. Good for you. Me too. I'm here, Sarah. There you go. There's a church where I live, Graves date back to the 1700s. I think the ones at the top of the road will, because the church itself is earlier than that, or parts of it are. But I'd have to go and have a look. She's busy working on content set. Oh, do you know? Thunder here. Really? Send it north. My cat is flirting with me because she wants my chicken. Oh no. That's the first video coming out. That was me. It's because I'm looking at two different chats here. There you go. Oh, but for both of them. Does that mean a double bell session? Abbey Church dates back to 1100s, and the church it replaced dates from Saxon times. Yeah, I can't remember the date on the one on top of the road. It's I guess say it's the first part of it they built on. It's actually it's an annoyance of a church in so many ways because of parking and the bells. They got new bells in 2020, and every Wednesday they practice. And we are now in 2026. It's like, you know, there's only so long you can practice before you think, yeah, this ain't working. And it's all afternoon and evening on a Wednesday. They don't finish till 9. But the church inside is beautiful. It's a weird one though, because you sort of look at it from the outside, and it's almost like the TARDIS. It sort of feels a lot bigger on the inside. So I am a professional. Professional what? We're not sure. Sarah, ordering for Rob 2 times bells, 2 planks, 2 drop vests, please. Kick myself out. Oh no. New bells, ding ding. Why is it Amazon deliveries are always late when you want them early? Usually the bigger items tend to be later, I find. But where I am, because our deliveries come from Newcastle, most of my deliveries are late afternoon, early evening, because we're kind of the last stop on the route. It's amazing to think that Hexham is nearly 1,000 years old or some part of it, like the crypt. Yeah. There's a there's a place I used to do both antique fairs and art fairs in. It's in the Durham area. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. But it's got this beautiful little It's got a church attached to it. It's an old college, I think. But it's got a beautiful little chapel. I'll see if I can find some photographs of it downstairs, underground. It's absolutely stunning. In fact, I'm over there again. I'll vlog from it. The cats are insisting it's too early to get out of bed. Later they'll be saying it's too hot to get up, then it'll be too late to bother. That sounds like my timetable for the last month. That's how the days pass so bloody quickly. You know, I mean, I woke up about 1:45 today. If I wasn't live, I'd probably be asleep again, by the way. I just thought I'm shirking my responsibilities. Let's start with one of the planks.
Do I have to?
I walk the plank! Ah! Woo-hoo! What a day! Oh! Oh! No! Look, look, look!
Have a drop there. Look at all those pretty bells. Look at all those pretty bells. Oh, do we need... Oh, do you know? Go, Serena, don't encourage him. Oh, just wait for Christmas. Just wait for Christmas. Been planning to do a video on Hexham Abbey and got permission to film there, but keep putting it off. Well, if you need to got permission, yeah, it's just getting permission. Maybe at some point I'll chance it and see if they'll let me do a vlog from inside the church at the top. Just to show it. The big church here is because we've got several here, but the big church here is the Catholic one, and yeah, that one's stunning inside as well, more grandiose, but cake, bell cake. I'll eat any cake, Kristen. Red velvet, probably my favourite, or Madeira. See, I'm not a cake person. I'm just not a cakey person. I eat chocolate cakes, about it. I eat chocolate all day, but if I eat cake, it's got to be moist. Otherwise, I just find it too dry. I like tea bread. Like tea, so fruit cake. Rescues Lord Wiener. Throne for you, sir. It's an awesome abbey here. I'll tell you which cathedral I really like. I'd probably never like you to be back there again, unless there's a specific reason, just because of the distance. Is the Lincoln Cathedral is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I was pleasantly surprised by her. Just, I was expecting it to be nice, don't get me wrong, but Lincoln Cathedral, if you're in the Lincoln area, their cathedral is stunning. Chocolate brownie, hell yeah. My mum used to make an amazing chocolate cake. I used to make really good. I wish I still had the book, actually, because it was actually a really simple one. I think it was a Sunday Times cookbook. Secret to chocolate cake is use melted chocolate in it. Too hot for chocolate? Never too hot for chocolate. Not too hot for hot chocolate, though. Hot chocolate. Make a decent buttermilk chocolate cake, but that's not dry. Yeah, it's when they're dry, it's like Victoria sponge and all that crap. It's like, I'll just keep it. As long as it's moist. Why does that chair? What chair emoji? What are you talking about? You're eating the wrong cake, Sarah. Yeah, I'm just not bothered. I'll be honest. I like sponge puddings, so chocolate pudding and spotted dick, stuff like that. But I know I'm not cheesecake. Now we're talking. Well, yeah, to cheesecake. Worcester cook. I don't think I've been to Worcester. Huge undercroft type crypt. Worcester itself is lovely. The people are really friendly. I'm trying to remember the name. It's just west of Durham. What's that bloody college called? I used to do the fairs at. I'll have to look it up. Chocolate cake even has coffee in it. Ooh. Rob, you don't recognise it because you're not an angel, but Sarah is. Yeah, look at me halo. Me like cheesecake. I'm now hungry. I should stop this conversation. Oil chocolate cake. It gets more moist by the day, not drier. There you go. You know that thing that old people put on the arms and backs of chairs to protect them? Oh yeah, my mum or my dad's mum used to use those. Just end up on just bloody straighten them all the time. I'd rather use a throw. I would do better to like cake and sweets less. Oh, sweets, yeah. Only dark chocolate, hell yeah. Coffee and chocolate cake is always a good idea in my opinion. Yep. Worcester is lovely. Oh no, I'm lying actually. I've been to Worcester. I went for a gig. We went to a couple of gigs there years ago. I was just in a pub. Or just outside of Worcester, I think. I make a mean chocolate orange. Oh, I love chocolate orange. Oh, I love chocolate orange. Do like a Battenberg. Do you know something? Here's something. I can't stand marzipan because I can't stand almonds. I can't stand marzipan, but I will eat Battenberg. I don't know if it's a nostalgia thing or what, but I do like Battenberg. Mandarin cheese. Oh, stop it, guys. Stop it. Doilies, that's it. Rob, it's a Timu halo. Still a halo. Still a halo. I just have to keep renewing it. Not getting any cake. We're going to make some coffee. I don't think I have any more coffee actually. That sounds good. That does sound good. Now I can chat. Hey, Petals. Oh, Claire's. I don't want a Claire. What's an ice cream cake? Is it just a Viennette? No, I remember the old Arctic rolls, for example. I used to love Arctic roll. God, the ice cream in those were delicious. I think you can still get them. Marzipan is evil. Yeah, I'm actually with Rob on that. Hey, Fred of Audio Lab, how do you doing? Yeah, me too. I don't mind the icing, but not the marzipan. Back when I used to, I didn't do it very often because hang on, I have to stop myself saying something. Yeah, it's just the time and effort that goes into it. But if I did used to make them, I used the layer of marzipan was really thin. Marzipan dipped in mayo. Hate Christmas cake. I love fruitcake generally, but Christmas cake, I have to say, Caroline, Christmas cake, it's got to be a good one. My mum's mum used to make Christmas cakes every year, and it was a long, drawn-out process. She used to make it in about September, and then between September and Christmas, she'll be sort of pouring the brandy in to keep it moist. And her Christmas cake was amazing, but shop-bought Christmas cake, it's like, that's soft and dry, actually. I love Arctic roll, yeah. Hell yeah. Why am I planking Lionheart? Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Do I have to?
I walk the plank! Ah! Hoo-hoo! What a day! Oh! Oh! No! Look, look, look!
Ask and you shall receive. Now I want a Freddo Chuck. I like Freddo Chuckies. I hate Christmas. I like the idea of Christmas, but these days I don't tend to bother with it. I wondered if it was you, Gordo. Got a new channel. I'll check it out later, darling. I'll check it out. Don't confuse everybody, Peachy. You're in trouble anyway, little miss. Oh, it's cold here. Look at these pictures of frost and mist. In the meantime, I'm melting. Figgy pudding. If the mods want to pile on to Rob, that's fine. I don't like almonds. Starting out good for you. I'll check it out later, darling. Normal, hell yeah, normal's overrated. I've never been normal. I'm fine with it. Maybe I bake myself into a cheesecake so I can stay cool. Do you know what I need now? I need a peachy button just to admonish Peachy. If it was a Crow live, I'd be asleep because that seems to be the trend these days. I have always said normal is a state of mind. What is normal to some is not to others. Yeah, I actually think there is a normal's probably not the right word for it. There's a level of sort of conformity to social norms, which is fine. You know, some people are happy with it. But Mayo of Judas. This is when it's bloody hot dogs on it. I will do the second taste test though. Sarah, you forgot the fog. Oh yeah, the fog. The frost. Sage advice, you come from dust, you return to dust. That's why I don't dust. It might be someone I know. I'm normal, but I don't behave like that. I'm still here just lurking, no problem liking. Oh, so you're going to run both channels. Okay, fair enough. No problem, darling. Next Saturday, I'll do a shout-out Saturday. So I'm not doing one today. I'm too tired. I've done it. I'll do it next week. Getting things done. Cool. Untypical's probably a better way of saying it, to be honest. We did talk a little bit about autism, etc. in Sandra's live on Wednesday, and being supposedly normal or not normal and all that sort of stuff. jellied meat. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hang on.
Do I have to?
I walk the plank! Ah! Hoo-hoo! What a day! Oh! Oh! No! Look, look, look!
Yeah, I'm pleased you're back. Shadow. Pleased you're back. No, they're not. They're disgusting. I wish I'd have been in that live. Is Sandra still in the chat? Hang on, just let me message Sam. Oh, she's there. Hang on, just let me message Sam. Jellied meat. Oh, yeah. It was a fabulous live. I mean, as somebody on the panel, I really enjoyed it. Para's amazing. I know that we're pushing Para at the moment. Honestly, I'm not kidding, guys. If you're not subbed to Paranormal Simulations, high recommendation from me, from Sandra, from a lot of people actually. I know that Mason said Crow Sports. Have a look at her channel. She released a brilliant video on psychics this week, and because she's been away for a little bit, not as regular on the channel. She's been releasing what she calls mega cuts, which are sort of videos sort of put together kind of like a podcast. And the last mega cut she released was looking at communities and the way communities interact and deal with each other. And for us, it was a really relevant discussion. I'm not going to say too much, but the live with, it's not all been sort of finalised yet, but the live we did with, me and Sam did with Para, we are looking to do more lives like that on Sandra's channel every so often. So I'll let you know if and when another one's planned. We'll confirm that later. Honestly, Stu, it's worth it. I'm not just saying that, it's worth it. Yeah, you lasted 30 minutes. Oh, thank you, Lionheart. I really enjoyed it, actually. There is a part 2 because we spoke for so long. We were speaking for nearly, I don't know, it's about 2 hours, 50 minutes or something. So I don't know how long part 2 will be. I haven't been editing it yet, but I think part 1 will probably be an hour as well. So yeah, it's a 2-parter. So I'll premiere that this week. Probably the same night, actually. And I need to get some more booked because it's getting to the point where if I can do one a week, that would be great. But at least 2 or 3 a month. Girls have great. Yeah, it's thanks, Petals. We did have good chemistry, and I mean, I've been on a lot of panels, and sometimes you're comfortable, sometimes less so. Sometimes the discussion, sometimes you can feel left out because it's kind of not directly relevant to you. I love being on panels, and I love a lot of people to pieces, but sometimes, especially early on, I was stuck on panels where it was sort of debunkers and investigators, and I wasn't quite sure where I fit, being neither. So, why are you typing like a Aussie? Leave your keyboard alone. I was messaging Sam. The keyboard police there. Um, honestly, traitors. Don't be proud of that. You ain't ketchup with it. Yeah, the same thing. You may as well just put mayo on it, like a normal person, or an untypical person. Unless it's a chili dog, you can't beat a hot dog with fried onions and I nearly said mayo then, ketchup on it. It's the way we eat it. So yeah, she's awesome. She really is awesome, and it would be nice to get those subs lifted up for her. Get more eyes on her from the community itself. I know she's already got some of the community eyes on her, but she deserves more. So I'm sure over the next few months we can get her built up. Tomato sauce with it, mate. Well, just have the tomato sauce. Yeah, it is worth going through. She is very, very thorough. She has to be one of the best researchers, actually. She researches properly, and she researches stuff that. One of my besties is a psychologist, so I usually default to asking if this, because I don't really do psychology, and it confuses me at times, so I get advice. But she does it brilliantly. Very good researcher, and she's a debunker. Honestly, well worth checking out. Oh, she's there. No problem though. You may as well just, yeah, exactly. You may as well just put Thousand Island on it. Just realised my headphones was turned off. To meet you in Sex Live. That's my excuse. Might have had the volume turned down a bit. Laura's brilliant. She is. Hey Betty, how are you, sweetness? It's the mayo bit, and I love mayo. I just don't see the point on a hot dog. I'd rather have the hot sauce. My email. I look forward to Beardo's part 2. Yeah. We go on to talk about things like the parameet and the debunking community and the debunkers especially getting recognised outside of YouTube. It's one of the topics that we go on to. I think I kind of put it on a natural cut-off point with that first novel. But Beardo was it was a nice, relaxing chat. I'd said to him, about an hour and a half to make it for an hour's podcast, and we were just talking for ages. So big thank you. I know he's probably in a car driving towards the East Drive right now, but yeah, big thank you to Beardo for doing that for me. And I'll be sending messages out this week to arrange the next 2 or 3 podcasts as well. I've got a load of people who have said yes, it's just timing them. Can't wait for part 2. Yeah, it's awesome. So pleased. I've been wanting to do the podcast since I started since I turned this into a paranormal channel. But if you've been with me for a while, I wouldn't do it until I had the right equipment, especially the PC. Didn't want to be doing it from laptops. Didn't want to be worrying about buffering or anything. I've had it a couple of times in the podcast, but not much. And I do need to clear this off now because I need to take the podcast off the computer to stop it slowing down. But it's been working well, and right from the start with Bristol's. So if you haven't seen the podcast, the first one was with Bristol Paranormal. There will be a second one for that at some point. Then I did the podcast with Para. Again, there'll be a follow-up to that. And then the Beardo one, which is a two-parter. Beardo's was great. Looking forward to part 2 as well. When you clean a vacuum cleaner, you are the vacuum cleaner. Be the vacuum. I have it several different ways. Takes my fancy in the day. What was I talking about when you said that? Oh. No, I can't stand English mustard. I like mustard, but English mustard is the work of the devil. Never eaten a hot ketchup after childhood. I used to really like ketchup. I have it less and less. It goes on a bacon sausage sandwich or a sausage sandwich, but most of the time I actually have mayo. I actually love mayo. Just not with fucking hot dogs. Mustard, not English mustard. Ugh. Nobody move, the littles are quiet, watching Blippi. Don't distract them. Phrase. Yeah. You know, and Para does paranormal content. Which is a nice change sometimes. I'm a hard no on mustard, yeah. I like if I often have whole grain in. I make a good salad dressing actually with whole grain mustard, but I like American mustard actually, but English mustard just is disgusting. Hot dogs with ketchup has to be American style mustard for me. Mind, I don't like ketchup. If it was American style mustard, I'd eat it, but Coleman's English mustard, no, keep it. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. What? Do you even taste the hot dog? Actions speak louder than words. How far behind am I? I regret having a mocha. Yeah. The American mustard is more palatable, I think. Chili Doritos are as hot as I go. I tell you what, I haven't bought any for a while, but the hot Pringles, they're deceptive. When I first bought them, I thought, well, the Pringles, how hot can they be? Hot. Love them. So I've been sitting here for an hour with no sound. Thought, have I gone deaf? Oops. Don't get used to it, Sarah can be evil, asked the mod. San! Look at me halo, Para. Really want to go to Parameet, but that's so far away from me. I don't see me making it, to be honest. Even healthy. I think I'd be too awkward. I'd rather stick to something where it's just people I know, you know. But I'm pleased it went so well. So we'll be covering it in the next podcast with Beardo. So used to such dialects and accents. One of my exes was Scottish. I don't find Rob's Orkney's dialect difficult. No, if you're used to... Actually, the Scottish accent that you really have to listen to is Glaswegian if it's strong. But Orcadian's much softer. Sarah's lovely. Kind of. Yeah, can somebody put Para's link in again, please, for one book? Oh, there it is. Thanks, Rob. Would be nice to see you there. Maybe we can work something out for you. Yeah. Does it change locations every year, or is it always in the same place? There you go, another sub. They just need to start talking, and then lots of us start melting. I like the Irish accent for that. Loving the Spooky Cookie podcasts. I'm getting used to saying it. The name came from Crow. And then I thought it was a good idea, but when I was first saying it, I couldn't get me. It's like a bloody tongue twister. The Spooky Cookie podcast. But like I say, I'm used to it now. Sheila. Hey. As a pagan, I don't believe in the devil spring on the English mustard. It's because he lives in mustard. You need to go to the store. You bring me some ice cream back. Mum loves ketchup, tomato sauce. She told me the other day she basically likes condiments and food is just the holder. I don't know whether it's just taste buds changing as you get older, but I don't know. I'm not so keen on tomato sauce as I used to be. On the right thing, I still have it, but I don't. I'll use mayo more often than I'll use ketchup. It's quite humid here now. It's quite humid. Sriracha Doritos are good. I just like my Cool Ranch Doritos, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of any other flavour of Doritos. Occasionally I buy the, is it the lime ones? Quite like those, but I'd rather just have Cool Ranch and you have a dip with it. Hot sauce, I like hot sauce. I love spicy food. Not just for the sake of it making it ridiculous, but it still needs good flavour. I'm exactly the same, Lil Miss. It's I don't see the point in food being so hot all you can taste is the heat. I don't get that. So I mean, I like the heat, but you've got to be able to taste it. Can't do spicy food. It's actually why when I do a proper chili, which I haven't done in forever, I use cubed beef and I put it in the slow cooker and it cooks for 4 to 6 hours. Then all the flavour is slow cooker. The crock pot marinates it, so you know you can get the flavour through the heat. Then on their website, they have several a year over the country. Oh right, okay. Sarah's antisocial types can stand at the back after a few drinks would be getting kicked out. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think if there was more, you know, people that I knew there. I'm just not one. You guys know I'm not one to sort of just mingle. So I'd rather it be with sort of a group of us. I wouldn't be able to do it at the minute though. Anyway. Nearly ready for your podcast. Think that everything's sorted. Got the pictures sorted for my paranormal experiences. No problem, Stu. Now you've told me that, actually, I'll make a note because I want to get some one or two of my pictures together to show you. So, so I'm uploading them to the computer. Love the Scottish accent. Yep. Irish, yeah, the Irish accent's awesome. It wasn't a good time for me. It was 10-year anniversary of my dad's death on the Saturday and the Sunday. Oh no! Did you go this year, Stu? Hey Firefly, how you doing, darling? Good to see you. I don't do ketchup or mayo. I love me mayo. Need to see Rob on the big screen or what? We get it sorted actually, Rob, because I'm trying to think of the timetabling at the moment. I was just talking to Crow about it last night. And yeah, so when I got because it'll have to be a booyah. I'll have everything set up so when you go, ready to do the podcast, and I'll go, okay, I'm all ready. So I'm gonna have done the latest video, so expect that one at Christmas. My podcast, I mean. Yeah, I'm trying to sort of timetable them at the moment. So and I'd like to get sort of 2 or 3 done over the next couple of weeks so I can release them periodically every week. I can. The fates were against it, bless. I used to run a burger van and made my own burgers, I love chili burgers. That's one of my favourite things to eat. I love chili anyway. Chili's my favourite food, but I do love a chili burger. Sarah confusing me and Rob again. No. I heard you were craving some white chocolate cookies. Sheila! How could you? Mrs. Womble loves how I can chat with everyone. She'll only talk to someone if they talk to her first. I can do it if I absolutely have to, sort of. I mean, I used to do academic conferences, etc. I can network. To me, there's a difference between networking and mingling. So I can network if I have to. I'm not comfortable doing it. But yeah, don't take me to a party and say mingle. I'll be outside just hiding. I can do it if it's front of house. I did put hot dog mayo preference in Discord under food porn. Do you know? If I was on camera, you would see me point to my head and my heart and say that hurts here and here. Howdy, handsome Phil. Oh, Sheila, don't encourage him. I'm feeling every bit my age today. My mum felt yesterday it was all version I could do to get her back up. Oh, she's okay, Sage. Worried about mine at the minute. She keeps saying, I did 5 minutes in the garden. And I keep saying, if you step outside and it's too hot, go back in. It only takes. I think I told you guys, but about a week ago, I got a taxi into town. It's just up to the supermarket, and it was one of our hottest days. I think it was the hottest day actually. And I sat on I sit on our steps at the front, and usually to wait for the taxi. And I literally sat there for about 2 or 3 minutes, and my skin was burning. So I keep saying to her, look, if it's that hot, don't go outside. It goes Parame. Oh, right, okay. I couldn't remember. I'm getting this. That podcast is scheduled today. I think I called in sick. Well, what I'll do is, it always depends on whether people booyah their lives, and I might have to change things around. But at the moment, I'll probably do the Thursday evenings. I was 9 o'clock today, this week. But if it changes, it's because there's it's because I can see people popping up. If you could have any older American celebrity, on your podcast or any British older, if it was about the paranormal, you mean, or just generally? I don't know. See, but on the podcast, I need to be somebody I'm comfortable with. Actually, the first person that popped into my head for British, sadly, is no longer with us. But it would be awesome if I could have done a podcast with Rick Mail. He's a legend. But American celebrity for just a general podcast. This is a really boring answer, but I love Johnny Depp. I love the way Johnny Depp does storytelling. He tells stories really well. I'll think about that. I'll come back to that. Mrs. Wombliss happy chatting on the radio. I actually like seeing the chat, to be honest, because chat keep me going. Anything for Europe, I'll call in sick and tell them I got sick from too much mayo. I'm one of those who's outside smoking while at parties with beer in hand, as I'm such an introvert. Do you know something, Kristen? Me too. But I've actually found, whether it's parties, whether it's conferences, whatever it is, you meet the interesting people outside when you do that. You can actually have better conversations because somebody will invariably join you. And it's usually people who don't want to be mingling either. Check this one. No, I haven't looked at it yet, Sheila, but I'm just going to write that down because I'm behind this week, as usual. Oh, have I been invaded? Hey, Crow! Crow! Oh, I can just talk to myself now because nobody will pay attention to me. Oh, just let me write that down. Sheila. Crow! Crow's in the house. Sarah who? Who's this fantastic talking while we're talking to Crow? I'm usually explaining my sarcasm at parties to some big dude who can't talk in sentences. Sarah, you're not sure with the podcast. Will Shape and Crow be? Well, Crow will. I would ask Shape, but Shape doesn't like doing that sort of thing. Maybe I could chance me arm and ask him, but I don't think he'd do it. I mean, he won't do lives, or I think he's done. Crow's in the chat actually. I think he's done a podcast with Joe, live with Joe. He did one with the Ouija brothers, but he just doesn't like being. It's a shame because I would love to have Shape on, but it's different because I mean I used not thousands, but I mean when I was a lecturer, I've spoken to sort of over 200 people, but they become this sort of massive faces, and you can sort of look. I used to sort of focus at the back where you can't see people properly, paranormal or otherwise. God, if it could be anybody, Rick Mail, but no, he doesn't. Nathan Fillion is interested in ghosts. Is he? Captain Reynolds. Just want to say hi. Your thumb's tied already, sweetie. I can crow the chat now because Crow's it. Yeah, I think it's still on that channel. They did do a podcast with him, live with him. But and like I say, Joe did. I'm pretty sure Joe did. Joe Vitale, by the way. Yes, Johnny Depp, please. He seems like he'd be easy to listen to and also smooch. It's just such a good. Johnny Depp is actually, if you see him interviewed, is actually a really good storyteller. But I'll probably think of a whole list by the time when I finish the live. So I started smoking it at my high school. That is true. I've sort of saved me sometimes. Did someone say Crow? Probably you, Sam. Oh, Crow. Who's Sarah again? Crow's here. Oh, I can't vape. That's my problem. Crow's here now. I'm on the right live. Do you know? No loyalty in this chat. I could always ask. What worst thing you'll do is say no. Hey Annie, how you doing? Good to see you. Elaine, can you put the link in for the petition, please, if you don't mind? I still haven't got it on my. Oh, actually, is that it? No. If that would be awesome. Because I know Elaine's got it handy. Come to Australia, Rob. It's much. Oh, shush. Still at bottom with Rick Mail, and he was taken way too early, tragically early. The guy was a genius. Wouldn't mind Rowan Atkinson either on a podcast. Really like Rowan Atkinson. With a live chat with the Shape. I can try, but Shape does like me sometimes, but it's just I don't think he just doesn't like doing the live thing. Tell about a ghost experience he had, I believe. Yeah. Mr. Jolly Lives Next Door is one of the funniest things Rick Rail has done as part of the comic strip series. I know it word for word. Do UK peeps remember Grim Tales that he used to narrate? Oh, I used to love that. I think you can get the occasional episode on YouTube. Tom Hardy, I love Tom Hardy, but I don't think he interviews as well. What's the thing about Tom Hardy? Oh, that's the link for sorry, I didn't realise the link wasn't in. That's the link for the petition for getting legislation for psychics finding missing persons in Oz, for demonetisation. Oh, actually, and just for info, where is she? You know, just in case anybody's interested, we have the date and place. You know, just sharing out the vent, just sharing it out for her. What did I do? Not to. What did I was at the share. You know, I'm hungry. Join the club. Love you, lot. Thank you, Pinky. Steven Spielberg. I'm not the. Steven Spielberg is a great filmmaker. I think he's overrated though as a director. He's done some good ones, and he is a genius for storytelling. But if it was a director, I'd rather have somebody like James Gunn or Rodriguez on. Can't argue about Tom Hardy, no. Even Tom Hardy gets me going. Oh, God. Paranormal experiences one day too. I so want to mod for her. Oh, road trip. We should have a meetup at some point when I'm more able to travel. I mean, I can't really now at the minute because of mum and my health. But when I can easier travel, it would be nice for us to have a meetup, free event. Yeah, free event. I know you got to pay for your dinner yourself. I did look at the nitty gritty in the post. Everybody pays for their own meal. I'll get the snacks. I need someone to drive. I was saying, I think I was thinking of Paramount being there. I was saying to them on Wednesday night after the podcast, if I have family in Llanelli, if I was in a position to do it, I would literally be tempted to go down. I've got somewhere to stay. Got my ticket to Dolly, just not buying a plane ticket. It's not free food, sweetie. Ooh, Norwegian snacks also. Viggo Mortensen, he tells great stories. Oh no, I've seen Viggo. I have seen that they're doing a Hobbit. It's not a Hobbit movie, a Smeagol movie, and they've replaced Viggo with and I do love him, so I am not complaining about this change in casting with Jamie Dornan. Jamie Dornan actually would be a good one to have on a podcast because he is funny as fuck. First time I remember seeing, I think the first time I saw Jamie Dornan was he played a serial killer in a series with can't remember what it was called. It's on Netflix. A series with Gillian Anderson, and he was really creepy. And I remember seeing him being interviewed, and he is so funny. It was available for a meeting, for a coffee meeting on the 5th of August. Okay, no problem. The only thing I'm going to say, but I can't. You're going to get paranormal people over here because when Tuesday nights are free, so if somebody needs to do one, they'll do it. But at the minute, nobody's hitting those. I don't hit the Tuesday because I'm live in the afternoon. Yeah. That's fine. But that's the only thing I would say, because people tend to generally know that Tuesdays are free. I mean, Raven will often go live gaming on a Tuesday, so it's going to be almost impossible to find a time when nobody's live, especially if you want to plan it in advance. I mean, I'll sometimes booyah it if I see nobody's live, but bring popcorn. Yeah, I did actually recommend that for one book, though. Because I think if I can, especially over the summer, because Justin will be, because it's too hot in Britain, so he's going to India in August. If somebody ended up being on at 9, I'd move it into Justin's slot. Yeah. Unless there's a reason not to, I'll stick to Thursdays for the podcast. Got a spider bite last night. Oh no! Do you know what bothers me about finding a spider bite is knowing you've got a massive fucking spider. I've had that before. And they look like little vampire bites. So why is Dolly going to celebrate Wales? She must have contacts there, because it just seems you're going to fly all the way to the UK. You'd have thought, unless she just, I don't know, she must have contact there, without hitting London or whatever. I'm over by Londonish. Hire no minibus that stop at haunted locations on the way, bring the mayo. Yeah, I know, it's okay. Yeah, it's just expensive on the train. It'd just be nice to be driving again. Just watching No Dating Game and sorts. Really? No popcorn too soft. Jaffas. Oh, I still haven't found those Jaffa cake digestives. Let's have a look at that next week when I'm paid. Northeast as well, straight down the east. Yeah, Landan. Yeah, 3 hours from Newcastle, 3.5 from me. I'm back. Actually, do you know something? That I haven't had that many bites this year yet. I'm probably about to get I'm not outside much, so that's probably one. Spider on my bedroom wall last night. I went to get a cook, came back and it. Oh, do you know when you can't, when you see one, then you can't see it? No, no. Jack Osborne, you won't be able to get him on. But maybe at some point in the future, I'll just email a load of people and just see who bites. Someone fell yesterday, spider on the floor. She changed her cane from one hand to the other night, trying to squash it. Went to put her cane down on the first empty hand. Oh, bless her. Doesn't take much. Used to go down to 14 time on conventions down in London. Great times. There'll be a Jaffa drink by now. I'd drink that. Jaffa digestives. And I haven't looked yet. I'll let you know, Debs. Because, like I say, we're thin till next Friday, so I'll have a look next Friday when we're paid. I'll have a look. But it wouldn't melt in your mouth. Yeah, right. Tim Tams are awesome. Don't listen to Rob. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Bye, Betty. You can, if you hit it right, you can actually. I hate flying, but and the other thing is, where's it down to? Heathrow. You've still got an hour to get into London from Heathrow, so you could train it in that time. Never had Tim Tams. I've never had Tim Tams. I've always got Tim Tams. I keep tarantulas. Ironically, I like tarantulas. I've held a tarantula. I can't bear spiders. But to me, tarantulas are spider-shaped furry animals, if that makes sense. I need a vacation. If I go missing, I'll run away to travel the roads, get my hitchhiking thumb up the red light and tassel a dawn. There you go. I have a black cat. Great spider catcher. Just not good when it's female with spider babies on. Oh no. Oh. Does the cat go straight for it though? Because when I spent 3 months in DC when I was 19, there was massive cockroaches and water bugs and stuff. And the cat used to get them, but it used to play with them first. And it's just like, oh God, can you just get rid? I want ice cream. It's hot here, so it's just. I'm sure Sandra wants ice cream too, but Sean ate her ice cream on Wednesday night, by the way. If you were in the live and you heard Sandra say Sean was eating ice cream, it turned out to be Sandra's ice cream he was eating. He's in trouble. My cat Hunter catches them and eats them as well. Yeah, the cats would eat the cockroaches. Debs doesn't like chewing dirt. To get it checked. Jumping on the Solero. My old dog used to chase spiders and flies, was so funny. Logan pulls their legs off, then gets bored. Oh no. Job done now. They've been de-legged. Too cold for ice cream here, Sarah, just saying. I've got to have a peachy button. I end up with random legs. Oh. Oh. How you guys do it. Don't get me started. The cat I had was skilled bird hunter, so not fun hearing them eat those poor birds when you crack those. Oh. No, I'm going to leave it up there, son. All right. That better. want people to know where it is. I'm providing a public service for the debunking community. I'm sure there are a few people in Wales. My Russian blue cat Fonzie used to sit and stare down my hole every night would scare me. Yeah, I think cats especially do that. Plank Preety for bragging about the cold weather.
Do I have to?
I walk the plank! Ah! Hoo-hoo! What a day! Oh! Oh! No! Look, look, look!
Gloop, gloop, gloop. Never too cold for ice cream. I'm kind of like that, to be honest. Normally I'd have ice creams in the freezer all year. Frog's legs in mayo. I can't remember if I've had frog's legs or not. I've had snails, but I don't. Sorry, escargot. I don't know if I've had frog's legs though. Don't get the fascination of old Johnny Depp. With me, it's some of the roles he's played actually. Especially Jack Sparrow. I am a Jack Sparrow nut. Ignore Crow. I've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Didn't appeal. Okay. Sully sends cuddles to all. He just came in from his morning walk. Miss my little feline buddy sometimes. He was a cute street farm mix. I want to. I mean, it won't be yet, but I want to. I did want a dog, but I did just with my health. Unless it really improves, it's not fair. So maybe a couple of cats instead down the line. It won't be for a while. Russian blues are gorgeous. It's cold enough here. I don't need a dip in cold water. Do you know what? Let's just really pull the punches here. Not pull the punches here. She's asked for this.
Peachy Penguin is unhappy. Peachy Penguin sad. Peachy did not even know that his heart could break so bad. There is no excuse for this, I cannot even try. A mayo-covered hot dog made Peachy Penguin cry. Peachy Penguin packs his bags. He really could have stayed. He sighs and he cries, 'cause Peachy feels betrayed.
You asked for that. I will do a special button though. I disagree with Crow on that one. Pirate series are actually, I love them. Love them. Sorry, I'll grab some peanuts. Not long after we got our doggy bark like mad near a train crossing at night, found out a dog had been killed on that crossing a day earlier. Crow just likes Tom Cruise. Yeah, if Tom Cruise was in Pirates of the Caribbean, he'd watch it. You had me at savvy. It was like cats indoors. Sully's my first dog. There's such difference in personalities. Each has their plus and negatives. Yeah. Didn't ask for that. No, and Peachy did. My guess would be pizza. Lost a few dogs over the years. I'll say no more dogs, but never last long without a dog. But, oh, bless. Is it cold? Cheesy noodles and broccoli. I don't know what to do tonight. It's probably just an omelette. I just drove my bicycle to the store and back. I'm sweaty, but I have beer now. Awesome. Ghostwiener's got beer. I got a headbutt and lick from the cat, and then he just started staring at the treat container. Who says animal can't talk? No. Well, he created the character anyway. I also find it ironic with Pirates of the Caribbean that they revitalised the pirate genre, but they killed it at the same time because nobody's watching a pirate movie without Jack Sparrow in it. Can't be a good pirate, exactly. Tom Cruise in Pirates, best Tom Cruise films ever. Yeah. Sirloin and sweet potatoes. What? Boo, sweet potatoes, but sirloin, hell yeah. I think there was a minimum height limit for actors on Pirates of the Caribbean. Tom never made the cut. I hope he's lurking. Just let me have a drink. Wash these peanuts down. Oh. I just can't find Tom Cruise. I find him creepy. Well, you know, his connections don't make me very happy, but I will watch. It won't stop me watching a movie if I want to watch it. I like the Mission Impossibles, the Top Guns. I won't watch something because he's in it, unlike Crow. I won't not watch it because he's in it. Who's the guy in the Pirates film? That's Bill Nye. Davy Jones. Oh, is it good? I don't know, but I didn't know I heard there was a new Cape Fear, but I assumed it was a movie. I didn't know it was a series. There's one series I refuse to watch because it's one of my favourite movies. I know they've done the series of The Burbs, but yeah, that ain't happening. Does he really? How do we know, sweetie? Kurt Russell is, yeah, Wyatt. Wyatt was in Falcon and Winter Soldier. What is it on? I don't know if that is really. No, none of us needed that measurement. Yeah, apparently they've done it. I've seen the trailer. I refuse to watch it, but it's like The Burbs is one of my favourite movies, and it's actually one I'll rewatch quite regularly if I just want to put something on I've seen before. I have a love-hate relationship with Tom Hanks, but I loved his earlier comedies, and I think Burbs is probably my favourite, to be honest. Apple. Oh, I haven't got Apple. Yeah. He's right in the right role. Oh God, I'm sure it's getting warmer in here. I like Tom Hanks. I liked him as. I wish he'd do more comedy. I liked him as a comedic actor. I think he got a bit full of himself when he started winning all those Oscars. And there's something about Tom Hanks, the older Tom Hanks, not the younger Tom Hanks, but there's something about the older Tom Hanks that, oh, I don't know. People always tell me I'm crazy when I say that, but no, I don't think it's the nice guy he makes out himself to be. But that's my opinion. Love the Burbs. Burbs, yeah. At times. Green Mile. Oh, yeah, Green Mile's an awesome movie. Awesome book as well, actually. No, I think you'll find a lot of people don't like Tom Cruise. I mean, I don't like him, but Big is a great film. I think Big's a great film, but my problem with Big is you have to sort of forget what it's about, because if you think about it too hard, it's creepy. You know, especially that scene at the end when she drops him off at home. That's all I'm going to say. But other than that, I think Big's. I mean, it was his big breakout movie, really. I like Nicolas Cage when he's taken the piss out of himself. I loved what's the Friday Night at Freddy's thing he did? Willy's Wonderland, and he never says a word in that. And it's and that one he's in with Pedro Pascal. The name of it. Honestly, if you haven't seen that, that is so funny. I think it's the hang on. Yes, I'm typing loud. Pedro. Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Honestly, if you haven't seen that, that is just such a funny movie. And he plays himself in that. And just takes the piss out of himself. It's brilliant. Another Tom Cruise, another Nicolas Cage film I love. Not overly keen on the ending, but it's not. It's one I will rewatch. So every so often, there's Knowing. Greenland, a great movie. New Little House series. Oh no, leave Little House alone. Fright Night, hell yeah. If you like Fright Night, can somebody put Elaine's Creepy Caboodle link in the chat? She's done the house from Fright Night. You can see a video of her making it on her art channel. It's incredible. I love Fright Night. It's often a forgotten film. The other one from around the same time, maybe 1 or 2 years later, was The Frighteners with actually The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox. It's kind of an interesting one. Wouldn't it be funny if the Fakers could do that? You know, get the ghosts to actually perform for them when you're get real ghosts to perform for them when they're doing a ghost hunt with the Green Mile. Yeah. I like Tom Hanks, but don't like how he did his early movies. I like them, even The Bachelor. Yeah, Bachelor Party was alright. Yeah, it was like, he won those Oscars. No, I'm not saying those Oscars weren't deserved, but just became too precious for me. I'm just not sure about it. I think that's also why I go back to. I like watching the older stuff like The Burbs, etc., because it's like the younger Tom Cruise. The worst one for me was they did a remake. They shouldn't have remade it anyway, but they did a remake of The Lady Killers. That was dreadful, and he was dreadful in that. Phil could do a good Nicolas Cage impression. Oh, Green Mile. Yeah, you can have a heart of stone if that movie's not in the movie. I used to like Tom, but he cruised away. Yeah, no, it's Shawshank. Um, it's hard to think of anybody ending up in that, frankly. With the way Matthew McConaughey or whatever he's called, brilliant and dazed and confused, and living in that. I saw an interview I saw one of my Facebook reels, because I doom scroll those, with Matthew McConaughey. And he was so tired of being put into rom-coms. He had a massive gamble. He actually refused to accept any more movies. And I think it was about 18 months, nearly 2 years. And, he was losing a lot of money. He was getting offered millions upon millions to sort of continue doing these rom-coms. And he held out because he wanted to stop doing them. And then there was one or two movies that came up eventually, and it sort of turned his career around into being able to do, the better roles. So good on him for doing that. Yeah, I read the book first. There's an element in the book, and I can't remember what it is. I'd have to reread the book, that isn't covered. But if the movie would upset. Longlegs was brilliant in that. I think Debbie recommended that to me. Pedro Pascal, that's the one. Oh, Con Air. I enjoyed Face Off at the time, but I rewatched it recently and it was like, mind you, I have the same thing with Travolta. There's something about Travolta that doesn't quite sit right, so he's Scientology as well, man. Don't think it's anything to do with it, but Con Air, I love Con Air. Yeah. No. Okay for Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt was actually another one that took the bit like Depp did. Because both when they were sort of very young actors, sort of really good looking, and they both resisted the typical roles. And I remember when Pitt did 12 Monkeys to sort of show that he could act without looking pretty. Pig, I don't know Pig. I haven't seen Spider-Man Noir yet. It's on my bucket list. It's on my watch list. But I'll definitely watch him. I haven't seen Wild at Heart for a long time. Thank you, Debs. Check out both Elaine's channels, actually, Paranormal Handmaiden one as well. But on the Creepy Caboodle channel, if you like Fright Nights, there is a video on there of her constructing the house. Rayman! I love the Lethal Weapons. Got it McDowell. Yeah, I think Peter Jackson was Frighteners. Flatliners, I haven't seen that for years. Flight of the Navigator. See all those great 80s movies. I think I've seen Benjamin Button. Yeah, well, neither of them. One of the more recent Mel Gibson movies, I love Signs. Signs I can watch and rewatch. Close Encounters is underrated. If you haven't never seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind, watch it. Yeah, True Detective was one of them that McConaughey got offered, and then Dallas Buyers Club he got offered, and it turned everything around for him in the type of movies he was offered. Yeah, the book is incredible. Tremors. God, yeah, I'm gonna have to sort of do some more 80s movies again. Never seen Tropic Thunder. Lane's other channel is a Paranormal Handmaiden channel. Please watch Lane's latest video. If you haven't already. Highly recommended. Oh, Tombstone's just Val Kilmer should have won an Oscar for that Doc Holliday portrayal. That was where I've always loved Val Kilmer right from the early days. And yeah, there's a lot of movies that people would say, yeah, you should have had an Oscar for that. That is the Oscar-winning performance for me. It tends to be a forgotten movie, Stu. You know? Oh, I can't stand E.T. Ugly little spud. I didn't like it. I've only seen it once. Back when it was before it was released, because we had access to the, special videos. No to E.T. Just sleep. No problem. I won't be going on for much longer anyway, Karen. Thank you for being here, sweetie. Richard Dreyfuss, yeah. Jaws. Stakeout with Emilio Estevez. I cannot watch. I want to watch that, but I cannot watch Millie Bobby Brown. She irritates the fuck out of me. 11, yeah, as 11, fine. She's brilliant. Do you know what put me off Millie Bobby Brown is when I saw her interviewed, and that posh bloody English accent, and she doesn't have a good rep. So I actually cannot watch Millie Bobby Brown, no, in anything but Stranger Things. And even the sort of last series or so of Stranger Things, you could just almost feel it seeping through the screen. I actually, Sadie Sink, on the other hand, really looking forward to seeing more of her. Stakeout, yeah. Footloose, E.T., no. Widow's Bay. I really should try it because it really is a sort of movie that I should watch, but I just I can't watch it. Boy You Could Fly. I haven't seen that for years. Shaun of the Dead is actually... I love Hot Fuzz. And I loved Paul. But Shaun of the Dead was alright. I wasn't so keen on that one. And the last one they did, World's End, was awful. Sorry, it was awful. Is it Huckleberry? Hot Fuzz actually is the reason. If you've seen Hot Fuzz, it's what I mean when I talk about the little villages around here, and I call them the greater good villages. The greater good. I'm watching a documentary on Tombstone. They originally wanted Jeff Daniels as Wyatt, and I forget who they wanted for Doc Holliday. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. She's got an attitude. It's like, ugh. Me too, Pinky. They all sing. There's a few Brits in Stranger Things, actually. Charlie Heaton, who played Jonathan. Obviously, Joseph. Oh, I can't remember his second name. Who played Eddie. Vecna's British. Nell. I haven't seen Nell for years. I did rewatch Little Man Tate recently. I haven't seen Stranger Things. I adore Stranger Things. They have done a new series. I can't remember what it's called. It's got Gina Davison and Bill Pullman. And Oh, a British actor who I actually really like played Doc Ock, Alfred Molina. And I started watching it, but honestly, all it did was make me just want to watch Stranger Things again. It's kind of a similar premise. I think it's the same people. If anybody gets through it, let me know if it's worth persisting with. Shaun of the Dead is one of my comfort movies, along with Hot Fuzz. I love British humour like that. I need to watch more movies. Still thundering here. We're not bloody getting any. You're not even any here. Stop hogging it all. I'm looking forward to the autumn and winter. Not yet. Me too. Silence of the Lambs, Panic Room. Jodie Foster's a great. One of my comfort movies is Contact. I love Contact. Jodie Foster movie. Matthew McConaughey is in that one. Put the curry down. Yeah, autumn's always been mine. I haven't seen the cartoon. Yeah, I think we're looking at the end of August before this calms down. Normally here, beginning, middle of August, we can see the weather changing, but I've got a horrible feeling we've got another, 6 weeks of this, at least. Exactly, easy to get warm and cool. Paul, if you watch Paul, try and get hold of the extended edition. When hubby and I went to Silence of the Lambs, the cinema was so full we had to sit in the front row. Crazy, but great movie. I think I went to the cinema to see it. I'd already read the book, so I kind of knew where the scares were coming up with. And apart from a slight difference in the ending, it's a good representation of the book. But if you want it to be cooler if you're going into London, the heat factor coming off those buildings will be awesome. I bet this country doesn't, but we are going to have to start catering for two to 3 months of this weather every year. Moving all the time. Already miss swimming in the snow. Hey Joe, how are you doing? Just about to wrap up. What's snow? I actually hate snow, but we need it to cool down, and it won't. I just know it won't. That's so depressing. It hasn't rained as much as it normally does this time of year, and it's colder than normal here. Oh, Mystic Pizza, wasn't that the famous first movie that Julia Roberts did? I like Julia Roberts. Braveheart. Oh, it was a gruesome one, yeah. I'd read the book first, so I was surprised how true it was. Yeah, it was. There was a tiny little difference at the end. I thought the book was creepier, but it was a pretty true representation, actually. Silence of the Lambs. It's a great movie. Cape Fear. Yeah, the Robert De Niro one. I remember going to the movie to see that. I might try. I don't know if it's on Apple. I won't see it, but Cape Fear was awesome. You don't see Juliette Lewis so much now. I used to really like her. Practical Magic. Not had snow in about 10 years. To be honest, we don't get it all the time here. But when we do, Rob's now thinking of pizza. Yeah, who was the original one? see him. I can't remember the actor's name. Damn it. The actor who played the Robert De Niro role in the original movie. Gone off Mel Gibson. I just think Mel Gibson's just an idiot. But I do like him in certain roles. I love the Lethal Weapon movies, Mad Max. I really loved Signs. He's actually a good comedic actor as well, to be honest. 90 centimetres of snow last winter. You can keep those, sweetie. Robert Mitchum was the name I couldn't come up with. I remember Gregory Peck. I could visualise Robert Mitchum, but I couldn't remember his name. And Sarah, what have I done? That I can keep the snow. But it's your job to keep that snow. You're supposed to have snow where you are. Yeah, Robert Mitchum. Robert Mitchum's a good actor. Who played the bad guy in Cape Fear series? Someone from the film as a character in the new series. The guy from the Conjuring movies is in the series too. Original Little Women. I like the Susan Sarandon one. With Winona Ryder and Claire Danes. If you don't like snow, don't come to Norway. I've been skiing in Norway only once. It's the same as with the UK. It's the same as with the heat. We're not geared up for it. You know, heavy snow. We come to a bloody standstill as well. So I don't have to go out in it. I don't mind. And actually, we're not having a car at the moment. If I don't have to drive, it don't really matter. Yes, they did actually. I've forgotten, but I haven't seen Cape Fear for a long time. What about the snow about Mel Gibson? I like Mel Gibson. As an actor, I like Mel Gibson. Goonies. Oh, fried green tomatoes. I love Mary Stuart Masterson. Another actress you don't see as much these days. She did a great 80s teen movie called Some Kind of Wonderful with Eric Stoltz and Rachel Mills. Hey Mike O! How you doing, hon? Just watch my cat eat a tiny snake. I don't have to feed her. So we can get 2 meters of snow and 20 degrees Celsius, minus 20 degrees Celsius, and schools are still open. Yeah, because you guys know how to deal with it. You know, your infrastructure deals with the snow. A few bloody snowflakes here and the country stops. I like fried tomatoes too. If I manage to get over to the States, I want to try some proper fried green tomatoes. Do you like the sound of those? I said on my drive, no air and other issues. Tiny steak? Oh no! Yeah, I did. I liked it at the time, but it's not the most rewatchable. Oh, funny Lionheart, funny. We'll be watching that one. It's like Mel Gibson films, but not keen on him now. There are certain actors or actresses I just can't watch unless I really have to, but there's others that, you know, I can watch anyway, if that makes sense. Death Becomes Her. Yeah, that's Bruce Willis, isn't it? Yeah, you're right to laugh at us, Kristen, honestly. It's pathetic because there's no need for it. But like everything else, it comes down to money. You know, look if you get the bloody roads gritted. Dead Like Me. Is that the Ricky Gervais one, or have I got that wrong? Oh, Ginger Tea and Ginger. Oh my god, yes. Oh, hell yeah. Uma Thurman. I think the only thing. Oh, I've seen. Obviously, I've seen Pulp Fiction. Seen anything else? She was in the dreadful Batman movie. It's Poison Ivy. I don't know if I've seen her in much actually. I like her daughter, Ethan, with Ethan Hawke. In Stranger Things, she was good in Stranger Things. I'd like to see her in more stuff. George Miller. No, we can't. We suck. We're supposed to be a temperate climate, you know, no extremes. And the extremes just knacker us. I think I ever saw the Kill Bill movies. Independence Day. I like Independence Day. I'll sometimes rewatch that one. If it's any comfort, Norwegians can't handle the heat. Some trains had to be cancelled recently to the new heat. No AC on the trains. Yeah, we don't have AC anywhere either. It's when the weather becomes beyond the norm of what you're used to, you know. I haven't seen Dead Like Me. I haven't seen it. I was never keen on Quadrophenia, despite being a massive Who fan. No, you're talking about the legend. You're talking about Tim Curry, right? Pissing down now. It's doing nothing here, just white sky. Princess Bride. You killed my father. I haven't seen Princess Bride for years either. He was good in Criminal Minds, but he only did one season because he don't know what he thought the show was about, but he actually gave up because he didn't like the content. Love to visit. No, I've only been once. I was only teens, but it is somewhere I'd like to go back. Yeah. Stu's only about 30 miles away from me or something, 30, 40 miles, and yeah, he's hogging all the thunderstorm, all the rain. Yeah, that's the problem though, isn't it? I think that's why it's still hot here despite it's supposed to be being 2 or 3 degrees cooler, because we're getting very light rain. Of course, that's turned into bloody humidity. Piano. I haven't seen the piano for a long time either. If it rained, we'll get a flash flood. The ground's dry. It's alright, I'm mending in a minute. Love you anyway, despite everything. You take care, Peachy. I went to see Gladiator about 5 times at the cinema. I loved the first Gladiator. I still haven't seen the second one. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a bottle of water here. Look, bought a bottle of water, you know, just filled my old juice bottle out the tap and yeah, not coming out cold. But I'm trying to keep myself hydrated. Right, guys, I'm hoping there'll be an art stream tomorrow. I'll explain more what I'm doing with the faux leather tomorrow as well. The plans I've got for that. So it'll probably be the usual time, 2 o'clock probably. Tomorrow afternoon, and I'm going to continue with the Dead by Daylight Legion artwork that I started last time. So thank you everybody for being here. Thanks for a great chat. Had a good afternoon. And if you're at the UK, stay cool. Or if you're anywhere that you're suffering from the heat, stay cool. Keep yourself safe, guys. And I'll catch you later. Oh, keep an eye out for 30 East Drive. Live from 30 East Drive from both Beardo and Bristol this evening and tonight. Looking forward to those. So thank you, everybody. Toodles.
When toxic rocks it with love and care, hearts and hot dogs everywhere. Nothing but a search for truth. Expose the fake and show the proof.